Okay, the fucking...
Welcome one and all to the stupidity parade.
Hi. I just realized I don't think I turned the thing, the voting thing. I normally I set it so that it's not accepting votes anymore after we start recording, but well, I mean before we start recording, but
Point is, you fucked it up because you're a fucking loser.
Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what button to press because we're actually using a controller this time because it turns out we can actually use one of those, so that's cool.
Controller is so much better than keyboard and mouse. Fuck PC gamers. Fucking.
How do I scroll down?
The triggers? Nope.
What's the trigger?
Back here, the L2R2.
Oh.
Nope. What? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
That's dumb. Who would even? Why would that be a thing?
I don't know.
Could we have adjusted the button configuration from the options before we started?
I have no idea.
Huh.
This is making me mad.
Fortunately, it's making me giddy.
Well, yeah,
I'm
that
feeling
does
giddy.
Let's see here. So options.
Nope. Whatevs. Gonna mix and you're gonna do all the things. I would just assume that'd be the right joystick controlling that one, but
maybe
that's the left joystick.
Oh wait, I think I actually had to move over to.
Yes, I see that.
Wait, where am I?
You're to the left.
Am I selecting it?
Do you have to hold down A on it and move it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's weird.
This is a little bizarre, but I can dig it.
Okay, how do
Since we get to play as Art Chick again. Yay.
We're not playing as her. How do I get over there?
Can you stop hammer timing?
Look at freaking Azdaja. He's like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm not even looking at the audience. I'm looking off to the side. I'm looking at
Where?
Art Chick.
Okay, I'm over there.
Where?
See, right now I'm on the right.
Okay.
Now, where am I on?
I'm just gonna click on it.
Very good. Here you go. Have the controller.
What the heck am I looking at? Are those Q-tips?
I don't know. Part of you has always been taken with the idea of purchasing a one-way train ticket to anywhere and boarding it without looking back. Or, in your current case, stowing away without looking back. Details. The idea had always seemed so idyllic. No strings, no obligations, just you and your journey, the wind in your hair, and the taste of freedom on your lips. Tastes like Pepsi.
I wasn't paying attention. What is he talking about?
Our backstory is that we are not a brave space explorer. We stowed away on a ship.
Oh, yeah, I remember him talking about that. Why is there like this?
You know, that's a decent question. I have no idea. Your little daydream didn't exactly involve careening across a perilous extraterrestrial landscape, but then you've always liked to think of yourself as the kind of person who is open to new experiences.
Seriously, what am I looking at with the screen? Weird sticks and goop and stuff.
Not to mention new friends.
What the fuck, man?
In practice, though, this tastes less like freedom and more like noxious muck, which is what you're currently surrounded by. Ugh. It's not unlike the slime that was in Skyla's Recupercoon, except the slime was weirdly soothing, and this is prickly and burny and uncomfortable.
How did you get in this?
You'd thought you were being smart by sneaking on board, jumping into some sort of cargo carriage. Oh, how wrong you'd been. The trade-off for not being caught then, maimed, and or killed for your blood color is apparently this. You almost would have preferred the maiming. God knows you're used to taking a beating by now.
Who were you hiding from?
Stop, main character. Stop doing things off camera. So who do we get? Do we get...
She's so tiny.
But there's a question mark, so it's not really her. Ha 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 ha.
Suspicious. Anime pose! He's so freaking anime.
Yes. Yes.
Anywho, so it actually almost wound up getting pretty close to a tie, but he wound up winning. Although it's gonna be hilarious because I'm gonna go back and check it, and they actually picked her afterwards, but because I didn't turn the thing off, so it so people are still technically able to vote on it right now, but whatever.
The Millennium Scouter compels you.
Oh, what?
The Millennium Scouter.
Okay. We're at a train station or something.
After what feels like way too long, the vehicle slows down and you take the opportunity to tumble out of your slime jail onto the dusty ground, picking yourself up and hurrying away from the station before you can get spotted.
Wait, did we figure out a voice for Astasia?
Is that this guy or the...
Yeah, the yellow guy.
Yeah, I had a thought.
Okay. Ooh.
A little while later, you're standing at the beginning of a massive canyon, and your awful train ride almost feels worth it. The canyon stretches on endlessly, miles of yawning chasms, winding ravines at your feet.
Wait a minute. I think I drew the moons wrong. Like, on this picture that I was working on before we started recording.
Yeah?
I had the big moon as pink and the little moon as green, but also the little moon had a satellite. Is the pink moon the green moon satellite? I should really go fact check this before it's like something I'm gonna submit to FanForge.
You should also stop asking me.
I'm asking the audience.
You want them to type in the comments below?
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe if she's right or wrong. Do it all.
Anyways, you already read that?
Yes. It's enough to make your mouth hang open in awe. After spending so much time in various grody parts of the city, the sight of such pristine natural beauty touches your heart.
I didn't even realize he was talking about it, because I keep not paying attention.
The weird thorns are natural. You got natural thorn canyons?
Yes, of course.
Okay, why not? You feel somehow inspired, like you could belt out an aria or draw a masterpiece if you tried. So you're a slowpoke who got bit by a shelter.
What?
Because slowpokes are just constantly in awe of all the cosmic wonders they are smart enough to perceive with their unlimited psychic power, so much that they can't even process the actual physical reality they live in. And then when they get by a shelter, the constant sensation of it pulls them into reality.
Really?
Maybe. It's implied if you want to read between the lines on all the Pokédex entries and junk.
That kind of explains a lot, but at the same time I'm like,
It makes me think, okay, if there was like a Pokemon documentary series like I used to want to make,
yeah,
well, I should totally make that someday. There could be a bit where it's like people are like, yeah, we used to think Slowpokes were stupid, but turns out they're massive smart, bruh.
Oh, that's cute. I clicked on that thing already.
I know that. I have ears. They hear the clickety-clack of the buttons. And the beating of your mind.
What?
But before you can begin exploring your hidden creative depths, you're distracted by noises coming from not too far away. Is it card games on motorcycles? Because this looks like a place where you'd play card games on motorcycles.
You know, it does.
You're not alone. You know what this means. A chance to get yourself some more of that sweet, sweet friendship. After so many successful companionship ventures, you are thirsty for more. Main character. Were you just tired last time? What's your deal, man?
I mean, Tizius's whole thing is that she's tired, so maybe that was the whole, like, there was some kind of thematic thing going on there, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
You pick up your jaw and go investigate.
I almost didn't understand what the fuck that meant.
The sounds lead you toward a trail along the side of the canyon, which in turn leads you to a roomy platform not that much lower than where you started. There's a series of sharp outcrops jutting out of the plateau, and perched atop the highest one is a figure dramatically framed against the moonlight. At first you think he's peering moodily into the distance, but then you realize he's looking through some kind of contraption on his face. Nice NES music.
Nice what?
NES music. It's very 8-bit.
I love this.
I know.
Dude.
Seriously, this... Oh god, what does it make me think of?
Makes me think of Mega Man.
Kinda, yeah, but that's just the generic response, because Mega Man was so...
Kind of makes me think of, Shovel Knight, I guess? Or...
Like,
there's like, this
there's
specific
something...
game, I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
It's like...
It kind of brings to mind one of the Ninja Turtle games that I barely ever played when I was little, I don't know.
You know, yeah.
Also, god, his music is so loud compared to all that came before.
Yeah. Or maybe that's just because, it was, like, silenced right before it.
Could be. God, the voice, fuck.
Oh, fuck that.
Whatever.
Sorry.
It's okay, I don't blame you. I'm tempted to groove out too. Astasia. That's a dumb name.
What do you mean that's a dumb name?
It's
that's
a
a
chick
cool name. What?
It's a chick name.
It is not.
It's a chick name.
No.
Anyway. Fuck, I can't hear myself think. I seriously feel like this is way too loud. Can you
okay.
Can you adjust the... Thank you. Thank you.
How's that?
That's good. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Oops.
I
don't have a
recording
scroll wheel.
something. I don't fuck.
I don't have a scroll wheel anymore. Wait, hold on. Is this the... No, wait. It's this one.
Okay, recording coordinates. That's not quite the voice, but okay. You look around. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here. So what you heard was this fellow muttering to himself, you guess? I see.
Oh, wait a minute. When you voice the character, I'm supposed to do the narration.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Damn.
Forgot all about it, because you're just the best narrator.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I read that.
Okay. He's so wrapped up in whatever it is that he's doing that he hasn't noticed you yet. This guy's got to be hankering after some company, being all by his lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. You're sure of it. Wave and say hello, climb up and surprise him.
Please surprise him.
Okay. Eagerly, you clamber up. Is that clamber?
Yeah, it's clamber.
Clamber?
Clamber.
You clamber up the side of the rock. Wow, this drop is pretty intense. But it's nothing you can't handle without plenty of determination and frantic scrambling. You finally make it to the top. You're about to haul yourself up so you can stand fully ready to introduce yourself and let this guy have it with the geniality. Really show him how amicable you can be. Before he can do that, though, he whirls around, trench coat and long hair whipping in a wide arc. All your clumsy scrabbling at the rock face must have clued him into your presence. Wait, does that mean that this was the correct route, or...?
I don't know.
Hi there!
Yeah.
Shelby!
What?
He's hot! He's like generic anime pretty boy man.
Yeah. Did you really think you could sneak up on me?
Yes. His eyes flash. Literally. They flicker, from blue to turquoise and back again in quick succession. Oh, right. You don't notice the pure white energy crackling at his fingertips until you're already in the air. Shouldn't you have expected this from... named... Neil... Maxwell. Cooprum. Anyway. When Cooprum lifted you, it was like getting yanked up by the scruff of your shirt. This is smoother somehow, like you just stepped onto a strong breeze. Huh. Doesn't really change the outcome, though. You eye the ground below you nervously.
Think again!
Wait! You weren't engaging in any sneaking around, honest. Or, well, you were, but you didn't mean anything malicious by it. You were just after some quality hangouts. Unfortunately for you, he doesn't seem very moved by your heartfelt entreaty.
A likely story. You were looking to gank my data to get a frond up on the game. Don't try to deny it.
To get a frond up on the... I thought frond was just weird troll speak for friend. Like, specifically troll speak whenever you're a fish person? I don't know. What the fuck is a frond?
Like, comment, and subscribe if you know.
Oh, right. You don't know anything about any game, but before you can explain further, you're unceremoniously released. Oh. You plunge through quite the spectrum of emotions as you...
Run downwards.
You run through quite the spectrum of emotions as you plunge downwards, but the strongest by far is regret. Regret that you'll emerge from this altercation sans the use of your limbs, if you're lucky, but also sans a potential new friend.
Good job.
Oh.
Bye.
Dang. Man. That... Okay.
I'm glad we did that one first. A good introduction to this guy. So this dweeb. He's out here playing Dragon Ball cards. And...
Dragon Ball cards. It's weird because the fandom... Okay, there's like two... like, weeb characters. He's one of them. The other one is like some kind of weird ninja-looking guy. And everybody saw the ninja-looking guy and they were like, oh, what a friggin' stupid weeb. He's so stupid. We hate him so much. I don't know why everybody was like that. But then everybody saw his Daja and they were like, oh, cool. It looks awesome. I'm like, what?
It's funny because I didn't call him a weeb. I said dweeb.
I know. But I was calling them both weebs because they are.
Yeah, but I was just... It never occurred to me how similar those words sound. And their usage is similar also.
Yeah. Can I... Okay, hold on. Maybe if I... Okay, so I have to click to... Aha! I did it!
Good.
How do I skip this with the remote?
Wasn't it control?
Well, yes, but I was trying to see if I could do it with the remote.
Too bad. I denied you the opportunity. It's skipping now. Alright. So with this time, you must wave and say hello.
Hello! Sporting your most winning smile, you call out a greeting and give a jaunty wave. That gets his attention.
Well, well, well. Would you look at what the Purbeast dragged in?
Hi!
Are you lost?
Define lost. That depends on your definition of lost. You prefer to think of whatever you're doing as taking the scenic route. Just, like, indefinitely. Your new acquaintance and hopefully soon-to-be pal snorts, unimpressed.
It would be better if you did that somewhere else.
Why? This is like the middle of nowhere.
Better for me, I mean, which is the most important issue currently at hand. Let's face it.
So you really are like Vegeta or something? Or like Seto or... Just in general, the... Hi, I'm important.
I still have preparations to make and I'm running out of time. You're kind of cramping my style here.
I don't have the scrolly wheel thing, but, I thought it was, like, missing part of his quirk. Where the heck is... There it is. I thought it was missing part of his quirk on the previous... I don't know, whatever. Preparations.
For the game, obviously.
Wait a sec, are you actually... Are you really out here, like, getting ready for some nerd game, or...
I mean, it's probably like a Dragon Ball fight to the death kind of nerd game.
Are you a flarper? Oh my god, is he a flarper?
Is that troll for LARPer?
Yes.
Okay. It's starting any minute now.
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Seriously? You don't know about Duel, Strifers? I'll have you know I am the king of Duel, Strifers. Well, the prince, but you know.
It's hilarious though, because there's already like in friggin' Homestuck, there's a thing. I think it's called Fiduspawns, which is like their equivalent of Pokemon. And I expected it to be that, honestly, if it was gonna be a card game. But now it's Duel Strifers. Also, it bothers me that the music is obviously like retro.
Yeah.
But instead of like, most retro music where it loops in on itself,
it fades out.
Yeah, and then it starts up again, which is weird because a lot of the music, like not all of the music, but I'm gonna say most of the music from these various things, like actually, it does do that. Like it actually does loop.
Yeah.
It's just really weird that the thing that emulates a thing that's you would normally expect to loop doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's distracting.
Because NES music had to be short as fuck.
Yeah.
Wow, you're even more of an empty-headed pleb than I thought.
That's not a very fair thing to say. Sure, you might have made a habit of running headfirst into stupidly dangerous situations, but there's no reason for him to assume your voice is drowned out by a crackling sound. He's levitating down from his perch towards you, sparks of energy stirring the sand up into a cloud. Okay, I saw this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's some kind of pink magical girl anime shit. Why is your kinesis stuff pink? But that's just sand. After meeting Sarava
and Cupra Max lol.
After meeting Sarava and Cuprum, you've come to expect psionic powers from trolls with yellow blood by now, but it still kind of takes you aback. You stumble backwards, falling on your ass. The troll is unbothered by your spill, continuing to address you while you're sprawled on the ground.
I'll explain.
Are we gonna play card games?
Duel Strifers pits Alternia's best and brightest against each other in a timed event designed to reveal the most skilled among the group.
Okay, but it's a card game, right?
Which would be me, of course. That goes without saying. Without saying.
He tells you a bunch of other stuff about game mechanics that, to be honest, go straight over your head. Yeah, that sounds about right. He's apparently not in enough of a rush that he can't stop what he's doing to outline his plans to you, some random passerby, in a fairly detailed manner at that. He seems pleased to have an audience, actually. Wow, this friendship is barely even off the ground and you're already doing great. You get back on your feet and nod along sagely, pretending to understand all his ramblings about strategy and whatnot. So are we not gonna bring up Connell? Which I guess you don't know this is... He hasn't introduced himself, has he? He hasn't said, oh yes, I'm Azdaja.
No.
Okay, so I guess the main character wouldn't actually put two and two together. Be like, oh, you're her, like, mate spirit guy. But anyway. And then you notice a blinking light. It's coming from the screen over his eye.
Huh. Interesting. My scouter can't retrieve any data on your species at all.
What? He leans forward and looks at you. Really looks at you. Up until this point, he'd been paying more attention to his own voice and whatever readings he's been focused on his device, but now he's focused fully on you. It's starting to fluster you a little, actually. That is until his mouth twists into a smirk. You get a glimpse of a single jagged tooth.
You know, it's technically possible to join in teams of two.
Like, you mentioned teams earlier, I think, so I kind of assumed it would be at least two people.
But now you're here.
Is he saying what you think he might be saying? Excitedly, you clarify whatever he's asking you to join.
You clarify whether.
Whether he's asking you to join the game as his partner.
Ha! Sure. I just love teaming up with clueless nerds like you. No. You'd be a nice element of surprise, though. I could use you as a collateral resource. Fodder. A lackey.
Okay.
What do you say?
Sure. That doesn't sound nearly as flattering. But it's an opportunity to help, and you've founded so many great friendships on doing whatever favors random strangers have wanted you to do for them already. Why stop now?
I demand we screw this so we can get the bad end.
Okay. Screw this! You know what? You're better than this. Who does this guy think he is, trying to turn you into his minion? Everyone keeps expecting you to be useless, and you're tired of it. You've accomplished great things, you say, stamping your feet, kicking up a real hullabaloo. You're a pretty big deal on your home planet. People practically quiver in their boots when you walk past. And even if you weren't a big deal, even if you were the smallest fry around, you're pretty sure you could take whatever he could dish out. He's just a reedy nerd asshole who looks like you fell out of the IT department straight into the discount bin of a Mad Matrix cosplay cast-off. You have no idea what you're doing. Absolutely nothing you've said about yourself is true. You're spewing hot air and pure vitriol, running on the modicum of confidence you've built up, bluffing your way through the variety of mishaps you've encountered before now. You throw up your hands when you're done, both out of exasperation and as a kind of ending flourish to your little speech. There's a deafening rumble behind you. When you turn around, it's just in time to see one of the outcrops shudder dramatically into a pile of detritus. Your eyes go wide. What did I just read?
Somebody blew up a piece of the ground.
Ah, gotcha. Either the rock was already weakened and chose this moment to break, resulting in the best coincidence ever, or you have secret telekinetic powers of your own that you've never known about till now. Whichever it is, it grants your venting session a healthy dose of
Gravitas.
Nostalgia looks at you with a complicated expression on his face. Like he's mad at you, but also like you've just played him a really nice compliment.
Crap. I think we did good. What a brazen proposition.
What? Proposition? If you're propositioning anything, it's for him to consider you an equal rather than some kind of sidekick, that's all.
Let me tell you something, alien. I've heard things through the spherical fruit string about someone else in my line of work who caused quite a stir recently.
About someone else? You talking about your partner? Or... I'm confused.
Alerts have been blowing up saying a goldblood girl assassinated a sea dweller.
Ah, okay.
I had reason to suspect she'd show herself here today.
Does she play... Not Fiddlespawn. Duel Master?
Question. Are you saying Diddlespawn?
Fiddle...
I'm just saying Diddlespawn. That'd be funny.
Shut the fuck up.
We're all Diddlespawn, my friend. All of us.
Shut your damn mouth.
I was looking forward to seeing if she's as good as the rumors say she is.
She is. She's the best. I don't know if she's good at card games, but, you know, she's like the best character. Or one of the best characters. Not the best character. So far, Tizius is actually kind of my favorite. Except for maybe Sarava's still my favorite.
I honestly only know a handful of their names.
Which one's your favorite? Just on their description or whatever.
Frickin' the college chick from last time?
Yeah, Tizius.
Okay, yeah.
Tizius is the best girl.
Followed by a painter girl who used her blood for paint.
Amesia.
Yes. Amelia Earhart. A gold-blood girl. And I have not even remotely done the voice I wanted for him, because I really wanted to go for a blending of Kaiba and Vegeta, and I don't know, I can't find it.
I do like the voice you're doing, though.
Okay. That's what the alerts say. But as one of the best mercenaries in the business, I know better. They must have been wearing a disguise.
Okay.
He points
a finger at you. Wait, what?
You, despite not being of Alternian origin, have a record.
Wait, are you calling me the... Are you calling...
He thinks you're the assassin chick with the broken horns and such. You've shown up here to a dueling session in a rumpus robe and nub stilts.
Rumpus robe. Wait a minute. Wait, what are nub stilts? Rumpus robe. We're not still wearing the ablution robe. What's a rumpus robe? I don't. I assume we were wearing the dress from.
Maybe you're wearing a dress and high heels.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyway.
Ah, yes.
It indicates your flowing gown and heels.
Which could easily be another disguise to throw the drones off your scent. And, as you so graciously just demonstrated, you're powerful.
Uh-oh.
You're easily the most suspicious person I've come across here yet. Who's to say that you're not the mysterious killer?
I think I'm to say that. You realize that he's been floating gradually higher and higher in the air as he's talking to you, until he's hovering over you almost predatorily. Shit! What have you done?
If it's a fight you want...
No, not really.
It's a fight you'll get!
That's not what I had in mind. Uh-oh. What was that?
I don't know.
There was like a splash right here.
It was an anime effect, bruh.
Or... Wait a sec. Are your psionics, like, liquidy instead of electric-y? Are psionics, like, elemental and not just straight-up battery shit? What am I looking at?
You should read the narration.
Right, sorry. His eyes light up and a bright... His eyes light up and a bright blue beam explodes the rock next to you. You turn tail and run, but he follows, trailing along behind you like some kind of angry helium balloon. He doesn't stop shooting at you, and you can feel the lasers rush past you, rustling your hair and clothes as they cut through the air. Didn't you say you're in heels? So you're running away from this friggin' laser beam shooting asshole in heels.
Well, that's what you get.
Gosh, he's powerful. It takes your breath away. You'd be in awe if you weren't busy running for your life. You almost wish you had some sort of device that would measure how powerful he is. Except, no, not really. On second thought, knowing his exact power level would probably be so frustrating that you'd immediately break whatever device that would call for with your bare hands. As strong as he is, though, you can't help but notice that none of his shots are at all close to hitting you. It's more like he's trying to intimidate you, provoke you into fighting back. You have to get away from him as quickly as possible before any of his blasts actually connect. Before you know it, your scurrying feet have taken you back to where you started, the train station.
Would you quit running around like a cluck beast with a severed think pan? You came to me and now you won't follow through? Fuck, sorry.
Do you want to redo it, or...?
I don't care. You came to me and now you won't follow through? Get back here and fight!
You seem to have managed to both pick a fight and hit on him simultaneously. Maybe he thinks you want that hate man Spades thing with him? God. You just want to be friends and you might have lost your temper a little. This is all just a big misunderstanding. And then you might have lost your temper a little. But anyway. He isn't listening to you. Another blast zips past you, dangerously close to your ear this time. You scan the area frantically for cover. There, a structure near the tracks that looks like it might be some kind of mechanized ticket booth. You dive behind it.
I'm growing impatient, alien! Cease this game of hunt and sequester and face me!
Hunt and sequester?
Sequester?
Whoa. A beam hits your makeshift shield, blowing a hole straight through it. You stumble backwards, close to the tracks. I wonder what this would look like if, we hadn't turned the thing off with the
flickery light thing?
Yeah. I'm wondering just how intensely flickery this would be.
Yeah.
Cause that... The thing where it was, in front of his face, I'm like... The way it lingered on the screen, I'm like, was that...
That was probably a flashy dealie.
split. Anyway. Oh no. Oh fuck. This is it. You're going to be murdered in cold blood by the guy who can shoot pure energy out of his eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Squeeze your eyes shut, bracing for impact. All of a sudden, there's a distant rushing sound. With all of the running and laser dodging, you'd forgotten that this train station was even for in the first place. The train is arriving. Uh-oh. Maybe someone on it will be willing to help you? Not like Alternians seem to have a good track record of helping folk in need out of the goodness of their hearts, but damn it, it's the only chance you've got. As Dasha is distracted by the train's arrival for only a moment before turning towards you again. Ugh, excuse me. But then a figure climbs out of one of the train garages. A figure that's large, hulking, and one that you recognize. Hey, it's the girl face. I can't name... Connell. Alright, hold on. Wasn't her voice just... I was shouting, basically?
Basically.
Okay. Astasia? What the hell are you doing? Why are you attacking my friend?
Friend?
Oh, he's blushing.
You know this globe's for Sponge?
Well, yeah, if you would check her, I forget what it's called, chitter.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you don't check her chitter, man.
They're the assassin I've been looking for.
Wait, why do you want to kill... I thought you guys were on the same side. What? You idiot! They're no assassin. When I met them, they freaked out over a little blood. They've never even killed before.
What? What about their powers?
Connell squints at you like she's thinking very hard about what your more exceptional qualities might be. Well, they're pretty good at falling on their ass and freaking out in the middle of a crisis and being squishable. His Dasha expression goes cold. His eyes stop flashing, but he still looks like he could kill you with his glare alone.
I see. So that's why you were running away. You were lying. What an immature ruse.
I didn't lie. You just assumed shit. You can't help but feel a little bad for pulling the wool over his eyes, even though you were fearing for your life until just a few seconds ago. Zasha seems to trust Connell's word implicitly. Now that you've been exposed to nothing but a regular Joe, he seems to have lost all interest in you.
Connell, I was beginning to think you'd skipped out on this event.
Of course not! I missed the...
Omni-Scuttle Caravan.
I missed the Omni-Scuttle Caravan! And the desert has shitty reception, so I couldn't call. You know that.
That's right. Well, I'm glad you made it. I let myself get distracted by this peon for long enough. Let's go strife some losers, own their nooks in battle, and profit.
Fuck yes! Okay, so do I still get to tag along since we're friends with Connell?
No, man, they're gonna ditch you.
What? I'd love to stay in chat, kid! But there's a bunch of culls in that canyon. With my name all over them. Later! You watch wistfully as they set off back towards the canyon. If only you hadn't lost your temper and lied out your ass like an idiot, you might have been walking along with them. Instead, you're here alone on the ground, new friendship having slipped through your fingers like all this desert sand. Aww.
Left alone. You're a loser.
That was fun, though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. But nobody likes you because you suck.
Hey, not that bad.
Talking about this guy.
I mean, yeah, but I'm also talking about that guy.
He's a loser. He's gonna get cold in the end.
You know, I actually saw a theory on Tumblr where somebody was like, okay, I know you don't remember jack shit about any of this stuff, but Zephyros was talking about, like, at the end of the Hive Swap game thing, like, they were going to go look for his friend.
Okay.
Because they're, like, against the... They don't like the heiress, and they know those guys, and... Anyway, the theory was that actually the friend that you're going to go see is this guy.
Huh,
Because
cool.
he lives on the outskirts of town, and I forget all the list of things, but also, I didn't really notice this, but in Freindsim, it often refers to main character guy as, like, they.
Mm-hmm.
Vin also pointed out, hey, he wears a dress, and the person that was referred to both as she and they. But anyway, so that's the theory.
Okay.
Like, I highly doubt it, but I would be really down, because I'm kind of... I get annoyed with this guy, but I'm kind of getting attached to him.
I'm not. Because he's a loser. I'm singing the song again because he sucks.
You suck.
I do. My life is in shambles and I wrecked it completely. I'm a loser.
Okay, anyway, this is
like
depressing, so
hell.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!
You're a loser too.